Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Again, I know I keep saying this like a million times, but I'm really sorry for the lack of videos recently. In case you guys don't know, I'm finishing my final weeks of high school. 1 week actually. I graduate this Wednesday. So there's been I've been just really busy recently, and so that's why I've been mostly re-uploading some longer Let's Play videos that I've already recorded and just edited to like one video. So I'm sorry about that, but don't worry. I will be making more discussions hopefully. But anyways, Wolf Among Us 2. E3 is coming up in about a week or two, I believe, and there's been a lot of hype to Wolf Among Us 2, of course, because Wolf Among Us was obviously announced at the Game Awards, and Telltale Games has had a past history in where they've been to like conventions. I think they were at PAX. I don't know which PAX they were in, but they went to PAX, they went to E3 before, and they've always gone to the Game Awards. So there's been a lot of hype of like what Telltale Games might be next, and obviously with E3 coming up, it's a big convention. They're obviously going to be showing off like games, of course, like all these companies, and so the reason they're doing that is because they obviously want to like hype up the game and sell the game, obviously, of course. So there's a lot of that going around, obviously. I keep saying obviously a lot, I'm sorry. Anyways, I wanted to originally make a video on if Telltale Games might be going to E3, and I want to give my thoughts on like why or why not they might not be there, but we kinda have confirmation about them possibly not going to be at E3. So I'll show you the tweet. Basically, I saw that Telltale Games was active and I thought, why not tweet them? So I tweeted them. I said, hey Telltale Games, I understand you can't say that much, but I want to see if you could confirm if you'll be at E3 this year. Surprisingly, they responded. So usually if they respond, that means that they're not keeping it a secret. That means they're most likely not going to go to E3. But hold off on that for just a second. They responded with, hey there, not only can we say anything, if the community manager does, that means we have to take away his copy for the rest of the week. You wouldn't want to see that happen, right? Honestly though, it's really too soon to be going into anything on the news front. So obviously, this is just the community manager. I don't think the community manager has nothing to do with, obviously, with the dev team. I'm not too sure how that works, but obviously, I don't think the community manager knows anything about like how the Wolf Among Us 2 is working, is like the development-wise so far. So they could be at E3, they could be not, because obviously, what this tweet is them trying to say is that, hey, I'm just a community manager. From what I know, that there isn't really any, considering that it's too early. Since we've been working on Wolf Among Us 2, it's kind of like too early to say that we have anything to be showing. So that basically kind of leads me to the point like where even the community manager agrees that it is too early. I had an idea that they could maybe show like a teaser at E3, for example, just because like they don't exactly have to show gameplay of Wolf Among Us 2. It doesn't have to like show a release date. They can just show a teaser saying like, hey, the Wolf Among Us 2 is happening. It's currently in development. Here's another sneak peek on like what the direction of the story is going to be taking place. That's what I kind of figured that would happen, but considering we got a tweet from Telltale Games, it seems like Wolf Among Us 2 will most likely not going to be at E3. I've also been hearing from a bunch of other people saying that, hey, this is just the community manager. What if Telltale Games, the dev teams, know that they're going to be at E3? So I still don't think it's going to happen, just because obviously I think it'd be better just for them to work on the game rather than just to like hype up the game. But I feel like they need to hype up the game a little bit, just because they need to give some publicity to like, hey, Wolf Among Us 2 is being worked on. Because at the moment, there's a bunch of confusion online where people think Telltale Games is currently bankrupt still. They understand that it's under by a new team, LGC Entertainment, I think they're called. And so there's basically like a lot of confusion with that going on, and it would be nice if they showed it at E3, because it's a big place that they're going to be live streaming, and they can just show everyone, hey, Wolf Among Us 2 is being worked on. So that's kind of like what I figured, but of course, I don't think that will be happening, but that's just an idea. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. There isn't really a whole lot to say about this news, obviously. Telltale Games, it doesn't seem like they're going to be at E3. If they're going to announce something this year, they're obviously going to announce another game coming back to the Telltale store. They've announced a bunch of others. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. Let me check. Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventures came back in the Telltale store. I believe Tales from Monkey Island returned recently, and I think Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People came back sometime last year, I think. So they're definitely bringing back older Telltale titles. I just don't know what titles they're going to be bringing back, but I'm definitely going to check these out eventually. I still have to finish Sam Max Season 1, so I'm kind of a little bit slow on that, so I do apologize for that. I will be playing it, I know. I haven't played it since like 5 months ago, 6 months almost, but I promise I'll finish Sam Max Season 1, especially since they're remastering Season 2, so I promise I will play it. It's just that it's been a little bit crazy since final months of high school has been stressing me out, so that's pretty much it for this video. So I would love to know you guys' opinion about Telltale Games not being at E3. I know the people will be like, oh, that sucks, I really want Wolf Among Us 2, like, we've been waiting forever, and I do agree, it's been a while. I think Wolf Among Us 2 has definitely been a while, and with it being cancelled and restarted in development, I do understand like why people like want it, obviously, but you really have to understand that they literally start over development on the whole game. I believe it's a smaller team that's making it. Also, they're working on the full game from what I've noticed, and I don't even think they're going to be planning on releasing the episodic anymore, just because of Life is Strange True Colors. I think that might influence the Wolf Among Us 2 release date, so I think it's going to definitely be coming out as a full game, in my opinion, just because of the way episodic games not really working anymore. I don't really know any episodic games that still do episodic. I feel like the biggest known episodic companies were really Telltale Games and Donut Entertainment. That's really the only people I could think of that kind of did episodic in the recent years. But yeah, I just don't think episodic really works anymore with development, unless I think it can work out if you like know the structure and like you know what you're gonna do. But if there's like delays in like games, for example, and like other stuff, then you're kind of putting yourself into like a little bit of trouble, in my opinion. I feel like it did not make sense saying that, but basically what I mean is that if you're just gonna release an episodic, you need to make sure that first episode does well, or you get interest in the middle of the season. If it does not do well in the beginning, or maybe in the middle of the season, then you're kind of in big trouble, because you have to build up this hype since it's episodic, and it could, I don't want to say that it can't work out. Maybe the game could do well, maybe in like its last episode where it picks up attraction, but really you have to get your audience engaged in like the first episode. So that's kind of like where episodic is kind of messy. I love episodic, don't get me wrong, I would love it if they did episodic, but I just don't think it's going to be a thing anymore. And if it does, then maybe they'll do it in the future. I doubt it, but I think they should honestly just work on it as a full game like they said. And so maybe it'll be released as a full game. I think that would be definitely much better, in my opinion, just in terms of sales. But yeah, that's currently it for this video. I really did enjoy this video. I wonder if my voice sounds different. It feels like it sounds different. I'm not sure if it's because was I screaming last night? I was at prom, in case nobody knows, so I might have been screaming a lot, but I sound fine, I think. Oh well, but anyways, that's it for this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, share, subscribe. Helps out the channel so much, and thank you guys so much for the amount of support. Let me check. I think we're around, we're around 2,440 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for the support on the different types of videos. It really makes me happy to see that you guys enjoy them, so thank you guys so much. And yeah, I'm gonna go, so I'll see you guys later in another video. So have a good day, and see you later. Goodbye.